Hey guys, it's Chuck outside Screwball, and welcome to my first episode of Screwball Shorts, or Short. It's going to be just some stories, pranks, and jokes, just about anything, but just a little short. So I hope you enjoy, and we will move on forward. So this slide is a overview of the San Francisco airport. I grew up in San Bruno, which was just adjacent to the airport there. And where that red circle is, there's a parking lot that we're going to talk about. Zoomed in a little closer, and you can see the parking lot there. We're in talking about 1972, somewhere about there, 19 years old, 20 years old maybe. And this parking lot, I'm going to zoom in again. This parking lot here was dirt back then. And it was kind of like a lover's lane. It was a place people would hang out, and you'd see a lot of steamed up windows there in cars. And we were there one night. When I say we, it was my buddies, Dennis, Pat, and Toby and I. And we were all sitting there in this car. 1970 Camaro Z28. It was Dennis's car. He got it when he was a junior in high school. Beautiful car. And so we were in the car, and we had lots of six packs of beer. And we were drinking the beers and just having a good old time. And just listening to music and talking. Well, we made a mistake though. We were throwing the beer cans outside of the car as we were having our enjoyment. I'm going to move on to the next slide here. Well, you see in this slide, there's a red zero there and there's a blue star. Well, we were parked about approximately where the red zero is. And as I said, we were throwing the beer cans outside the car. Well, I was in the passenger seat, and I happened to look over Dennis's shoulder, and up and where that blue star is, there was a police car. And the police car would typically come, and with all the steamed up windows, he'd make the lovers sit up in the car to make sure everything was okay. Well, I looked up there and I saw, oh crap, the policeman there. And looked outside, and there was beer cans just strewn all around the car. Well, it was too late for us to move, and the police cars getting closer and closer and closer to us. And we're all thinking like, we're screwed. And so I come up with a bright idea. I says, make like lovers. So I lean over, and me and Dennis are hugging in the front seat, and then in the back seat, Pat and Toby are back there looking like they're lovers going at it. And looking over Dennis's shoulder, I see the police car stop behind us, turn on a spotlight, lights up the car. Then the spotlight starts to go around the car, and you can see him counting beer cans all the way around the car, counting beer cans. Well, crap. Stops, gets out of the car, comes walking up to the side of the car, on the driver's side where Dennis is, comes up to the side, clicks on his flashlight, shines it in the car, and lo and behold, here's four guys hugging and kissing each other. Well, this is way before San Francisco was known for gays, and that you should have seen the eyeballs in that policeman. He looked, and I like to think he crapped his pants. What the hell was he looking at? So he made my buddy Dennis get out of the car, looked at his ID, and he looked over at me in the front seat, and he said, son, what's underneath that jacket? And I said, empty, sir. And he says, yeah. He goes, let me see that. And of course, it wasn't empty. He goes, God damn it. He goes, give those things here. And he looks at my buddy Dennis. He goes, start pouring those out. And he looks in the back seat, and he looks over at Toby, and he goes, what's under that jacket? And Toby answers, empty, sir. And he goes, yeah, let me see it. He goes, God damn it. He goes, give me those. He goes into Dennis. He goes, start pouring those things out. Well, we were lucky. The officers looked at Dennis, and he said, okay. He says, you guys don't go anywhere. All right? Just don't go anywhere. Leave you guys alone. Closed the door, looked at him, and watched him drive away out of the parking lot. Of course, we were all crapping in our pants, going, holy smokes, we got out of that one. As soon as the policeman's taillights disappeared, car was fired up, and we were heading for El Camino to go for a cruise. The young days is a foolish son, foolish kid. I hope you enjoyed the story, and maybe there'll be more to come. I got lots of them. Take care. Thanks for watching, and catch you soon.